Okay, room 226. It's right above our main utility room, which is 114. So in our closet, we have ERV system that feeds room 226 and 225. We'll go the walls and then we'll come back and do the ceiling. So kind of a same scenario here like we always have in every room. You got power, internet. Okay, just follow that power on through. Okay, we're gonna stop here. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, Jared, what is this pipe right here that is, where's my tape?
So this pipe used to connect for what we have going on for our temp lights on the north end of the building on the, for construction. But it's refed from downstairs right now. And so this was where the old panel used to sit, and it's no longer there for our temp power. And that's what that pipe is.
Okay.
It was for the north end.
So,
Do you want this pipe too?
I believe this is all our
This pipe
construction.
is also old temp power, and it used to be for the upstairs lighting. It is now dead. Also used to come out of the old panel location, which used to sit down here.
Okay.
Behind these pipes.
What is all this coming up right here? I'm talking about this piping.
So these 1-inch conduits here go down to the MDP, which is the main distribution panel. And they are for any high voltage power that we need on the way up through here, which is going to be for our rooftop units that come out of there for the breakers. And the 2-inch and the 2.5-inch are power that go all the way over to the other electrical room next to the stage for some panels over there for the stage panels.
Okay, so the bigger pipe, which is this one. Okay, which is this one, and that one. Run to utility room
123
123, which is right there.
on this back wall,
Okay, so they come down right there.
on the east wall.
Okay, so that is ultimately where that's landing, and we are sitting in. So that's the utility room, but we're sitting in classroom 226 right now, kind of discussing where all the stuff is ran. So, okay, so that's what this is.
This pipe, same thing, used to be temp power for all of our lights that were on the south side of the building and all of our receptacles that we were using for construction. The walls were up, so I couldn't really take the pipe out after the walls were put up.
Okay. Yeah, you could probably set it down.
So,
all the wiring down here you see as far as the red fire alarm and all that stuff, that is no longer in use. That used to be where the fire alarm panel sat down below us in utility room 114. Now it's no longer there. It is in the mechanical room upstairs, room 230. So none of that is going to be of any use or anything like that. So coming through here, what do we got over here?
these conduits come out of H1A, which is a high voltage panel, 277 480. It sits downstairs. It used to run a bunch of the old ERV panels.
Back up so you can kind of see him a little bit.
They used to run the old ERV panels when they were up on the roof. Plans changed after piping was in. And so now it's a bunch of spares to our 480 going downstairs.
Okay. What about these here?
Same
thing.
All of these are that.
Okay. Kind of get a view of what
I think
that
these are
looks
for
like
the
up there.
cameras that go outside. which should be going through these pipes that haven't been ran through yet since stucco got done. This is something Serge needs to address on getting down here outside and down here outside. There's another pipe back
The conduit's already ran, so if
Conduits are ran, yes,
Yeah.
and they stub out.
So
up
let's
here.
get a view of that, Jacob. So there's that pipe right there. See how it's
Goes
poked
out
out?
the south.
You might just get it in there like that. Okay.
It's a camera that goes out the south, and this is the camera pipe right here that goes out the west corner. And the wires are pulled, they just haven't been ran yet because I think he was waiting on stucco to be 100%.
Okay, I think here in a little bit I'm gonna put this like this so that we don't forget. Okay, let's turn around and go this wall here. So what we have here, hold that. Oh, what did I just do? I just did something. Mike, there we go. Gosh, this magnet is freaking... Okay, I'm gonna put this back over here. Come on. It's not my normal forte here. Okay, so this is what we used in our building from the very get-go. It is a water line, but we're using it for compressed air. This is the main line that distributes air throughout the building in various locations. So if we ever need air, when we need air through the construction, we just have a compressor sitting down below and it feeds everything. That's what this pipe is for. This is right here a emergency overflow for the roof. It comes down, goes through the utility room wall, and pokes out the wall. That's for if we have water coming out of that spigot, that means there's something plugged up with the main drain, which is right there. Okay, that one comes over this way, comes down behind this wall. I don't know if you can see that. But it goes down and ties into all the plumbing that is under the slab, goes out the east end of the building and goes to the parking lot underneath the ramp. Okay, so that's what this is. Our line set, again, comes up, comes over that way, and I believe it pokes out right about where these pipes, the electrical still needs to come up through there. Again, our drain, we try to keep our drains gravity fed so we don't have issues with any pumps. All right, Jer, this is all you here.
Okay, so this is the data pipes that run from the utility room 114 to utility room 114 over to our other electrical room, which was what, 136?
Yeah, if I can get my iPad on. 123.
123. So this will connect anything from this electrical room downstairs where we have a IDF sitting, all the way over to anything that we have sitting in the stage area. If we need to get any data from one end to the other of the building, we can do that from these pipes here and these pipes here. And then there's also a gutter near the IDF room where
use abbreviations if you can.
I don't know what IDF stands for.
Oh, okay.
It's an IDF cabinet. It's a data cabinet.
Okay. So in our
To connect all of our data rooms. So in the network 216,
okay.
there's a gutter sitting right by there where the cable tray runs, so that we can get to any of those. The cable tray runs from 219, classroom 219, into the network room 216 to make any connections that were needed from there.
Okay, so essentially
It runs from here downstairs, comes up through here. All these pipes run across here, hit 2 gutters here with access to come to this network room. And then they continue out of these gutters through the sanctuary, through office 234, down to utility room 123. And they sit on this wall right here, on the north wall of the utility room near the platform.
Okay. Okay, that's downstairs. Okay, let's bounce up to upstairs. Okay. All right. So the other side of this wall is our, yes. Before, just give me a minute. Let me finish this room.
Okay.
And then we're gonna follow this, and you're gonna kind of talk a little bit about that. We're gonna follow it all the way to the sanctuary wall.
Okay.
So right here, the other side of this wall is our elevator. Not a whole lot going on here. I believe that's lighting, ERV. So just kind of go slow through here. Let me see what you're, probably back out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. All right. Just kind of get a glimpse of the whole ceiling again here. I wonder, can you hold that? I think that would be a better shot at that. Okay, that's about it. Okay, go ahead and get the finishing room 226.